Hello, this is a first look at what I've got growing in my 8x6 polycarbonate greenhouse here at Homegrown Veg in the United Kingdom. We've not been in the greenhouse this year with the camera until now, but what I want to do is I want to show you some steps that gets us where we are today. The first step was a month ago, where I moved up some tomato plants from yogurt pots into canvas bags. Watch that short video, then come back to me. So we're happy with all the bags. Every single bag has finished up within the range 6 till 7. It's now on 6.5, it's hunting. So yeah, we're where we want to be. Right, let's turn this bag out into the wheelbarrow and let's incorporate some bloodfish and bone, then fill the bag back up again, ready to go this growing year here at Homegrown Veg in the United Kingdom. Okay, let's make some room in this barrow. This is the bag that we're going to be turning out. I'll just put that to one side. That's the bloodfish and bone that we're going to be incorporating. There's already a mix in the bottom of here from previous bags that I've made a start. So yeah, let's put that to one side, put this bloodfish and bone to one side, and we'll turn out this bag. Okay, tell you what, let's pull this root out first. We're not going to need that. That's the end of, what did we say it was? Let me check. That's the end of Shirley. Right, let's turn this bag out. Let's get our hands dirty. Yeah. There's some of the roots from Shirley still in the bag. No problem with those, they'll break down. Okay. Let's just level it out. We're going to add some of this bloodfish and bone now. How much am I going to add? Ha, your guess is as good as mine. This is how much I'm going to add. Hold on. That much. However much that much is, I'm going to add it. And it'll be enough, just enough. Can you hear that jet going over? Hope it's friendly. Right, we'll just incorporate that like this. Hey, where'd that bloodfish and bone go? It's in there somewhere. Right, let me show you this. We're going to put a couple of inches in the bottom of there, like this. Looks like a couple of inches to me. Just pop that there. It's a couple of inches in the bottom of there now. And we're going to do this. You know, I like my yogurt cartons, don't you? I'm going to fill that up. Like that. Sit it in the middle of there. Like that. And then top the bag up. Why are we doing that? Any ideas? Have you watched my videos before? Well, if you want to know why I've done that, you're going to need to watch this video to the end. Yes, you are. And all will be revealed. Yes, it will. Right. Let's just firm it in a bit. I've done this with all the bags, incidentally. Right. Hey. You want to know what we're doing here? Stay with the video. Okay, let's finish this video off. I had to down tools for a couple of weeks. Gardening tools. My chest infection laid me low for a while, but I've been on antibiotics, I've been resting. I'm feeling much better. You can probably still tell my voice isn't quite there yet. But we've got tomato plants, we need to get them in. As you can see, they're getting quite big. So let's bang these 4 in on camera, then call it a day. Should we do that? Yeah, we'll bang these 4 in on camera, excuse me, then call it a day. Let me just move them out of the shot, time being. Okay, hey, what's these things here buried up? What are they? Come on, what am I going to do? You've seen my videos before. Watch this, watch closely. Perfect, and I mean perfect, planting hole. Twist, 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 lift. Oh, come on, you're impressed. Even I'm impressed and I knew what was coming. Look at that. That is a perfect planting hole. Let's plant a perfect tomato. Right. We'll go with this guy first. And this is Heinz 1350, or at least that's what the ticket tells me. What we're trying to achieve here is this tomato plant into this bag without any root disturbance or minimal root disturbance, and this is how I'm hoping to do it. If this doesn't fall into a million pieces, this is how we will do it. Oh hey, there we go. Look at that root ball. Take it easy Jim. Are you watching? Bosh! Get in there, I enjoyed that, did you? I enjoyed that. Right, we'll do this one next, I think. Oh, I'm having too much fun. I am. Right. Oh, perfect planting hole. What we got here? This is a tomato called Marmande. Right, let's see if we can get Marmande in without any root disturbance. So far so good. Oh, are you watching? Get in. Hey, how good was that? Come on, how good was that? Right, I'll just move these two slightly to one side so you can see the next two going in. And then we'll call it a day, shall we? Yeah, we'll call it a day. What's going in here? This is a tomato called Ace 55. Now this soil is quite dry. It is, I mean it dries out in bags very, very quickly. So we will be giving these guys a good watering as soon as they're in. Bosh, get in there Morton, get in there Morton. Last one, what's the last one? Let's have a look. The last one is Moneymaker. Oh, that's a traditional UK variety, very popular. Moneymaker. Okay, so let's plant Moneymaker. As you can see, there's quite a discrepancy in the height of these tomatoes. They're all started at the same time, and that's because there are different varieties. Bosh. How's that? How's that? Right, let's give these guys a drink of water. Call it a day. No, we'll call it a day once we've took them in the greenhouse. And let's hope we can do better this year than we did last year, because last year was a disaster. And as you know, if you watch this video from start to now, you'll know we're going with the same soil that was a disaster last year, but we think we've made it better by adding some lime wash. And we'll find out this year if that's the case. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm glad I've got through it. I've quite a lot of gardening to get done, but I need to get better really. Oh, and by the way, before I go, I'd like to thank everybody that inquired about my health, who wished me well. Yeah, thanks, I appreciated that. I really did, it was nice of you. You know, we know one another through YouTube, but that's about as far as it goes. But still, you showed some compassion and feeling. And I think we need a bit more of it in this world, don't we? Okay, there endeth the sermon. Okay, so that was a month ago. Now we're going to take a closer look at those tomato plants to see how they've developed over that month. But again, before we do that, I'm going to cut you back to another short piece of video that shows how I support my tomato plants in the greenhouse. Check that out, then come back to me, and then we definitely will take a closer look at the tomato plants as they are today. Okay, so while we're here, let's just dwell a moment, and you'll see a bamboo lying across the two bags. In fact, that bamboo is threaded through the handles of the bags. So you could not lift that bamboo out, you could not pull that bamboo out vertically. So if I tie strings to it and pull it up, it ain't coming out. And neither would I be putting any stresses or strains on the tomato plants. The load would be taken by that bamboo. Now let's have a look along, because I actually threaded a bamboo through all the handles of all the bags for the length of the greenhouse. And just while we're at it, the other side of the greenhouse is actually roughly a mirror image in terms of what I'm growing to the side you're looking at. Okay, so where we've got a tomato plant growing in each of those bags, I've tied a string. I've taken that string up to the underside of the greenhouse. Now we'll have a look up there now, and I'll show you how I've tied that off. So we're going to follow Big Daddy from the bag to the roof. And I'm hoping that you can actually see the string around the growing stem of Big Daddy. And that's where the support is. Okay. And here we are up in the roof, and I hope you can see that, but the string's tied off to a bamboo. Now you're saying, well, how have you fixed that bamboo to the underside of your roof? Well, I'm going to show you that as well. Give me a minute. So the diagonal you're looking at is one of the roof trusses. It's one of the members that goes from the side wall to the apex of the roof. I've simply run these bamboos from end to end, and everywhere it's crossed one of those members, I've clipped it to the member. I've just used a nut and bolt, and I'm not too sure, a little bit of strapping that I had, and I've fixed it to the underside. So that bamboo that you're looking at goes the length of the greenhouse, and everywhere it crosses one of those struts, it's fixed. And so coming off that bamboo, along the length of the greenhouse are 6 strings that go to the bamboos that run along the base, sitting on top of the bags and through the fibre handles. They all pull tight, and so there's no stress on the tomato plant. What do you think? Looks as though it's working. Okay, so you're up to speed now. You can see that I support the tomato plants on strings. The strings are fastened at the bottom to a bamboo that goes through the handles of the fabric bags and fastened to the underside of the greenhouse roof. So there's no way this greenhouse roof is going to blow off. 100% certain of that. It's well anchored. And yeah, and the tomato plants are anchored as well. And there's no strain induced in the tomato vine because the string is fastened top and bottom. It's merely wrapped around the vine as the vine gets taller. Right, let's take a closer look at these tomatoes. Okay, camera's outside, I'm outside, but I'm going to pop inside now, get a closer look at these tomatoes with you. This is Marmande. This is Roma. And this is Ace 55. This is Golden Sunrise. This is Marmande. This is San Marzano. This tomato is Roma. This tomato is another Roma. This tomato is Heinz 1350. This one here is Moneymaker. This one right in back is Ace 55. These two in the buckets. Why are they in buckets? Because I ran out of bags. Another Marmande. And what's this guy? That's another Ace 55. Right, what we've got over this side? Heinz 1350. San Marzano. Another San Marzano. Another Moneymaker. And one in back. See if I can stretch into it and get this one. Yeah, and another Moneymaker. Hopefully I've shown you 18 tomatoes. I can't remember whether I have or I haven't. And right in back, these are the 3 cucumbers I've got growing. And they're all the same variety. That's Market More. Okay, so lots going on here at Homegrown Veg. in this small greenhouse. We've got 18 tomato plants and we've got 3 cucumber plants growing on in back. Yeah, we've made a good start to the season. Let's hope we can keep it up. Let's see if we can keep on top of these plants and produce a good harvest a couple of months down the line. Hope you've enjoyed the video. This is Homegrown Veg signing out.